feel like in every artist's career, there is what we call golden moments. And those moments, to me, they should be documented. I feel like the Unbroken album is actually one of my many moments in the future. I don't know how to explain it, but there's just something special about this project. But for me to explain the story to you, you kind of have to know it from the beginning. So I'm gonna go back and explain just a little bit of it. So let's go back to 2014. So 2014 for me, it was definitely a difficult year. Unfortunately, I was devastated by the passing of my dad. Those moments in life, it's just a moment where really the only thing that you can do is hold on to your faith and grow up quickly. And then right behind that, my relationship for 3 years, it ended. And I just remember feeling so lost and alone. Life as I knew it at that time, it was over. My passion for music, unfortunately, it was fading. I was focused so hard on wanting to be signed and wanting to just create an image that I felt like people would love and enjoy, that was more of what was driving me than my actual initial reason of wanting to do music in the first place. So at that particular time in my life, I really didn't want to sing anymore. Fast forward to a few months later, God moved me and my mom to Atlanta, and slowly my life began to change. So I started actually getting my passion back for music, and I realized that it was time for me to actually put out my first project. Who is EJ Mills was released on October 23rd, 2015, and I am super proud of that project. For me, it represented so many things. It represented not only that one, we could write, arrange, produce, release videos, all on your own as an independent artist. And once you know that you can actually do that, you know that you can only go up from there. There's no stopping you. That also helped me to release my first digital concert, which was big because for an independent artist, that's not even heard of. So there's just so many golden moments that happened with the release of that first project. Just knowing once again that it can be done. And right away I knew that I had to start working on my second album. So before releasing Who is EJ Mills, I decided that I was going to have a second album. Let's just start there. While promoting my first album, I started recording a few songs for my up-and-coming album in 2019, which is the Unbroken album. Because I knew that if I started it, of course I'm gonna finish it. And I know that's wild, right? But that was the intent at that time. The title of the album is Unbroken, and it means so many things. For starters, I'm still here. I'm still doing what I love. Making music and living life, enjoying life, and the past did not break me. That's the most important thing that, to me, Unbroken represents. Every song on this project is a part of me. When I listen to it, I can actually recall each and every moment of why I wrote the song and what it means, but I also love to leave room for everybody else to relate to it in their own way at the same time. And it was so important to me not to edit myself. I wanted to be able to connect with everyone and for you guys to really be able to relate to the different things that I've been through during the course of this time. So I feel like when you listen to the album, you can feel those very moments like I do. Unbroken is a double album. I feel like the vibe of the album is an intimate reflection of just who I am and what my life was at that time. There's 17 songs on this double album, and it is free-spirited, diverse, which is me. That's just who I am. There's definitely something for everybody on this project. I love every song on Unbroken because I wrote it from my heart. my experiences, and just my view of life at that time. I'm gonna just pull 7 out of the 17 just to give you a brief understanding of why I wrote each song and what it means to me. Where is God? Where is God to me embodies the whole scenario of that time of my life. Just that feeling of being lost and alone and feeling like you don't know where your life is at that moment, only to find out that God was right there with you all the time and pushing you in the right direction of where you were always supposed to go. "17. Let me start off by saying that, one, I love this song. That song is a real moment in my life, just being young and naive and wild and 17, and I feel like the song explains itself. Plus, that is actually my rapper's debut. I remember when I was recording the song, I thought to myself, okay, this part right here needs a rapper. And I was like, well, I don't really know any rappers, but I feel like I would listen to enough rap songs that I should have a good hot 16 still in me. So I stepped in there and I gave it what I got, and it came out really dope. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for y'all to hear it too. Lover's Prayer is so intimate to me because it's just that feeling of being in a relationship and feeling lost in love, knowing that it's over, but you still want to continue to live that lie. And I feel like that's just a moment that not just myself, but so many have been through and can relate to. So when I was feeling like that in that time, I just really wanted to write something that could just embody that moment of that feeling. False Lovers, man, what can I say about that song? So False Lovers, I feel like the lyrics tell you everything. With a new name came a new face, with the old game, oh what a shame. I mean, isn't that the truth? Sometimes you can meet people and they can be a different face, but with the same storyline from the past. So you gotta be careful about who you give your heart to. Love Won't. I just remember being so happy on that day for whatever reason, and I wanted a song that embodied love. I just wanted that feeling of like that freshness, and I feel like when you listen to it, you can feel that. You can hear it. You can hear the joy that you get when you're newly in love and you're excited. That's what I wanted. So Love Won't actually, to me, embodies that moment. Cherish. Cherish to me is all about a life lesson. Unfortunately, it came from losing my dad, but it's really about cherishing a moment with the people that you love. And life is so short, it's a precious gift, and we don't have forever. So you gotta learn to forgive whatever it is in the past and just cherish that very moment that you have to share with each other. And finally, Unbroken. So Unbroken, of course, as you already know, is the title track of the album, but also the most important message that I wanted to deliberate to everyone. Unbroken for me is really about forgiveness. I say a line in the song that I wrote, which is that life begins again with love, and if you learn how to forgive, you too can live unbroken. And that's true, meaning that you don't have to let that past define your future, but in order to do so, you have to forgive. So that way you can move forward and find your way back into love and back into life. So that for me is the most important message that I hope that you guys get from this project. So Unbroken actually comes out on March 27th. Yes, March 27, 2019 on all major outlets. That includes Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Amazon, all the great websites, and so many more other websites to mention. Also, for more about me and to keep track of everything EJ Mills, you can go to ejmills.com and we will gladly keep you informed on the latest information. Until next time, wild love to all of you. Hope to see you soon.
Okay.
You see what?
Let me go. Tell me when you.